Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with our weekend advice for the weekend of October 6th, 7th, and 8th, 2017. I apologize for my absence. I have not been feeling well since last week, really. And so I haven't been able to work or speak. And you probably can hear it in my voice, you know, that I'm not fully recovered yet, but I'm going to try to at least do the weekend reading. I tried to do a daily reading yesterday, and I just couldn't do it. My voice was really bad. So this is my second attempt. Thank you all for your patience, and I do hope to be able to just get back on track with readings really as soon as possible. But it's just, honestly, it's just been one thing after another for the past few weeks. So I'm kind of struggling to get back to a workable rhythm. So just to give you a little update as to what's been going on. But let's just jump in here, look at what the energies are for us this weekend. I'm going to, get the message out to you. Even though the video may not be very long, because I don't know how long my voice is going to be with me. So I'm going to take you through the cards and then tie the messages together. So we have number 6, Rose, attract a relationship. Then we have number 3, Watermelon, have fun with your inner child. Our tarot cards, we have all major arcana, so it should be a significant weekend. We have the Wheel of Fortune. I don't know if it's to do with the full moon or anything, but powerful energy. The Temperance card in the center of our reading. And the Moon card. And then we have self-forgiveness. Let go of old guilt and remember that you're God's perfect child. And yes, your intuition is correct. Take action accordingly. Okay, so we do have the energy of change with us this weekend. And also coming out of fear, coming out of uncertainty, coming out of doubt, worry, anxiety. So for a lot of us, that's where the change is. We are finding our balance once again. And this could be talking about love relationships for some, but it could also be co-workers, relationships with our job, with our co-workers, with our family, with our friends, with ourselves. All types of relationships, really. And it does feel like tides are changing, okay, is what I'm getting. We're coming out of deep waters. With the moon, we may have been experiencing a time of either depression, sorrow, regret, guilt, wallowing over something, pining for something or someone, self-criticism, fear, anxiety, worrying over the things that we don't know, worrying over the things that we can't control, okay? And these circumstances have affected our self-confidence, our self-worth, or our idea of our self-worth, what we deserve, so on and so forth. We may have been blaming ourselves for things of the past, or we may have been dwelling on what we consider to be mistakes or regrets for a while now, okay, or it's been on and off for a while. But it looks like that lesson, that karmic lesson with Wheel of Fortune, it has been learned, okay, and we can come out of it. We can let go of this energy. We could leave it behind. And you can see how in the Temperance card you've got water here and fire. We've been in the water. We've been dealing with our emotions for a long time with the moon. And oftentimes that kind of brings up negative emotions and doubts and thoughts to the surface. But we're coming out of the water, and we're choosing to find our balance now by focusing on the fire as well, and finding the balance between the two. And fire is creativity, it's courage, it's inspiration, it's joy, our strength. And you see the rainbow between the two? Finding the balance between the water and the fire, that's our rainbow, that's our peace, that's our sense of fulfillment and joy. And that's what's happening during this time, or that is what is now beginning and will continue to happen as we move forward. And it is a big change. It was a karmic lesson, whatever this was. It was a karmic lesson. It was fated. It was meant to happen. It had to happen the way it did. Everything happened the way it was supposed to, regardless if it's something that we blame ourselves for. We've learned, or we are now learning, that it happened actually the way it was supposed to. We did not really make a mistake. We did what we were meant to do, and that happened because we had to learn something from that experience. And now that we have, we can stop seeing ourselves as, a failure or someone who made a mistake. And we can start to trust ourselves more, trust our instincts, trust our intuition, trust our ideas, our thoughts, our impulses. Say yes to more things, be more positive, be more spontaneous, okay? Having more fun with the watermelon energy here as well. Okay, and we have a 6 and a 3, so we have a balance card, which, the temperance is also about. And the 3, all about progress and moving forward, new things. Okay, with the Wheel of Fortune, something is ending. Is the number 10, and we're moving on to new things, new horizons, and that's the energy of the 3. So it's a weekend to take stock, see where we are, see how far we've come, see what we've learned from our past lessons, especially what we may view as mistakes or things that we're not particularly happy about. Because once we see the bigger picture and we see the lesson behind it, we don't feel like a failure anymore. We don't blame ourselves anymore. We can forgive ourselves, which is the self-forgiveness card here. We can forgive and release, and then just find our balance once again by incorporating more fun, positivity, creativity, courage, inspiration, excitement, change into our lives. Okay? And that's really a beautiful, beautiful energy. So that's our message for the weekend. In short, but that's the message, that's the energy. It can apply differently, so everyone can have a different example of how that applies, but that's the message that we can take away and see where it fits for us, or how it makes sense for us, and what we're dealing with and what we're focused on. So I do hope that it helps, that it makes sense. Thank you very much for all your patience. I'm better. I'm not fully recovered, but I'm better. So I'm starting to do bits and pieces here and there in terms of work and readings. And I'm actually thinking about doing weekly readings, maybe skipping the monthlies and just doing week by week for each of the signs. Because I'm not doing this full time anymore. You may have figured that out. I'm not doing this full time anymore, so I have to be a little bit more wary of my time and the content that I invest in and put out there for everyone. I want it to be something that everyone can benefit from, and also have to pay attention to the numbers and stats and all of that. And I've noticed that a lot more people watch the weeklies as opposed to the monthlies. And so just for now, you know, I'm thinking of just focusing on weeklies, doing a week by week basis for now. Maybe I'll go back to adding monthlies in later months, but for now I'm planning to do just a week by week readings for each of the signs, and hopefully those will be useful and well received. So thank you so much once again for your support. I hope everyone is doing well. I hope that we all have a nice weekend, and I will talk to you again as soon as I possibly can. Okay, take care.